So I'm trying to make this lighting thing work for you, okay? Because I want you to see me, but I also don't want the light to shine on the shirt too much. So I really tried. I tried. This is the best I can possibly do. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where everything is absolutely rainbow. As promised on the previous video, that I am going to come back with an explanation. Where the heck was I for 3 months? Okay, so I could easily make it a thing where I can say I was taking a break on YouTube, but to be quite honest, it was a instant response to what is happening in the world. Okay, like right now. If you're brand new on this channel and you don't know this face, I am Siithembs, darling. So, beyond who I am, as you can see the title above, it's trial and it's error and it's embrace it. Because for me, this pandemic really brought out a lot of weird things at the weirdest times. And well, I'm saying weirdest times according to me, but everything happens for the reason and at the right time, obviously. Well, I themed my year. And yeah, I themed my year after this 3 months, exactly that. But beyond it being themed that's exactly what I was accepting, and that's why I'm saying embrace it. Out of nowhere, during, I think it was August, yes. Obviously, pandemic is happening, and I'm not the only one that's going through, you know, whatever challenges that I'm going through in my life. They might be unique to me, but the cute thing in 2020, most of these challenges are really not unique to you. We all are going through very similar challenges. But obviously when you're living alone, it doesn't seem like that at all. In August, I just had a very weird feeling about who I was, what I do, why do I even exist? Does it matter? Should I even try, or should I just drop everything? But by that I mean, I don't know, just being alive. I was reflecting and looking at everything that I'm doing in my life, and I was just like, none of this makes sense at all anymore. And why am I feeling like I don't need to be here? Why am I going through this suffering? I might as well just disappear, kind of thing. I'm not saying I want to commit suicide, but I'm just saying, like, just thinking of myself and really what the world would be without Siithembs. In my head, this is my 3rd year out of high school, and if you are in South Africa, you know that after high school, obviously you usually go to college, university, or you work, you choose what you want to do. It's up to you really, or your family, or whatever circumstances you are undergoing. Okay, my circumstances led me to college. When I left college, obviously it was my responsibility to assure that wherever I'm going, all these layers are being taken care of in the beginning stages of my life. So if I'm still wanting to continue dancing, it is my responsibility to find the training or to keep up with the art so that I don't let loose. And that's the cool thing. That's what I was teaching in Johannesburg. I taught dance, and I was also assisting. It's a whole shebang. So my dance career wasn't dead at all. It was being practiced in a different spectrum, and that's exactly what I also loved. The fact that I was tested in a different, like being a dancer and performing is totally different to actually teaching it and choreographing, because I mean, you the storyteller. Everyone depends on you. They're waiting on you, which is the weirdest thing. I was like, is everyone in this class gonna listen to me? Seriously? Okay, this is crazy. I am the teacher. So that's been cool, but I mean, after 3 years, this was supposed to be my graduation year in terms of academic life that is perfect according to the books, according to the system, according to how everyone or everything or things seem to be. But obviously it's 2020, COVID, and a lot of things are happening, and a lot of things are dismantling, and a lot of things are coming. up like new things in terms of how we are doing things. And as an individual, that's exactly what I had to stop doing, beating myself for my decisions that I made in the past. Actually, it's not about beating myself, it's about continuing to trust myself, because when I made those decisions, I was very sure, and it's a matter of just being in that low moment of your life and just being like, oh, did I make the right decision? It's trial and it's error. There is no right or no wrong decision. It's a matter of just me looking back into, like looking at everything, like after 3 years after leaving high school, which is such a different environment. Obviously it's controlled, there's rules, there's everyone that is here, and then there's outside is very different, especially when you're also outside of a college. You're not in an institution and you kind of really are in charge of your destination, your next destination. I really had to kind of convince myself and give myself a pep talk about it is trial and it is error. No one knows how to do it, nor do you. But the best thing about the whole process is that you have full authority, power of what is happening in your life, but at the same time just be accountable and fix whatever happens. It's kind of made me feel like I'm going through like depression, some sort of anxiety, or mental illness. But I think also that's easy for me to say just because that's the words that float around the internet, but to be honest, it's not. I did have to take a step back, just like anyone, and let things just dilapidate, see them going down, and then pick up the pieces accordingly. If this is who I am and this is what I want, it should be easy to put the pieces where they were because I've done it and it's me. And if it's not, it's allowing the universe to take the things that are no longer serving me in my life. And that's what I've also had to kind of like go through. What is serving me? Who is serving me? What is not? And how can I go about it? Finances, hectic. Being a 21-year-old out of home and having to be independent, it is a lot. When there's no even NSFAS helping you, it is a lot. But at the same time, I'm also happy because in 10 years' time, I know that what I'm currently doing towards assuring that things are cute in the future, I'm gonna be happy. Right now, it's not nice. It's so hard. I hate being 21. Can't wait to be older. Apparently the problems don't stop. You just get better at responding. Crossing fingers. Mentally, obviously, when you are a freelancer, it is a lot. You are the one responsible for your destiny or the next destination to say. So with COVID, I was like, what the heck is happening? And then beyond COVID, it's also like, how am I going to be able to break through certain deals in my life that I want? I need to be strategic about it. So mentally, that's where I've been. Also my family, just thinking about everyone. But I can over-exaggerate it and say that I wasn't in a good space. But to be honest, now looking back at it, again, it's things needing that 10 seconds of your life, or taking those 2 steps backwards to just see and what is happening, then you keep on moving. Spiritually, which has been my favorite, I've been really getting in touch and getting to know myself, and just getting to connect with the universe and the energies, and just being in the space and being like allowing, oh my god, Siithembs, get the angles out of your mouth! Get the angles out of your mouth! Just allowing God to lead you, to allow God to lead you, because for me, I like knowing what's happening, when it's happening, how it's happening, with whom it's happening. And if I don't know those, I will find out. But when it comes to being alive, invest my time in letting go and letting be and trusting that everything is divine. It's by divine, but also utilizing my power of being a being and making the right decisions so that between the higher power, myself, existence, you, we get together. And I mean, you're watching this video right now, so everything is happening. It's supposed to. It's not like I'm just recording this video and no one's gonna watch it. Someone out there, which is you, is gonna watch it. Well, being alive is literally a trial and it's an error. It's not right, it's not wrong. It's trying different ways in different means till you see it and it works, you know? Like, even when I think about my background, my family, my friends, there's so many things that and even my career, who I am, my contribution, me being of service to anything, anyone, what's the conversation around all of those topics? So yes, I'm working on myself. I will continue doing this. I will literally draw up charts in my life to make sure that I meditate, I eat properly, I do the exercise, I shoot the YouTube videos, but I also allow myself to sleep, be and do nothing sometimes, because that's something that I also need to just work on. Also, just looking back and saying that I've done things, because that's my biggest problem. I can't congratulate myself, and I don't know how to take congratulations. It's so weird. I'm like, I like your hair, I like your nose, I like your teeth. Don't talk about me, I didn't achieve it. That's literally how I sometimes respond to congratulations. And even like some of the works that I was doing in between that came about, like generations, I didn't, some just thank you, but it was still like, it's not enough. And that's me again being hard on myself. All of those conversations, that's exactly what I was going through in that 3 months. Right now, I am back, I am in a good space as I was, but I have a clearer mind in what I want to be, who I want to be, how I want to be at the same time. And part of that is me being here again. Anyway, I love you and thank you so much for supporting my channel and still being here. Honestly, your support really has lifted me up. Just going back to the comments and the kind of engagement that I've been getting from you, the subscriptions, the following on other socials and keeping in touch, that's inspirational. I get motivated by every single little piece of thing that you choose to do, especially towards my channel. And as a creator, it is hard. It is hard. Another thing that I really want to do with you guys is what is it called? Siithembs, bring it up. Goals for 2021. Because if it's anything next year, I'm going to be very vocal about my approach. And I am going to be unapologetic about my approach. And I'm going to win for myself because I deserve to. Thank you so much for getting to this point. Please don't forget to subscribe down below. Click that bell button so that you can get your instant notifications whenever I do upload. Otherwise, from me to you, I'm back always for you, and I am Siithembs, darling. Is that alright? Kan jy sien my? Kan jy sien ek? Kan jy ek sien? Kan jy ek sien? Do you see I? Kan jy ek sien? Oeh, jare Afrikaans!